You bring up something that bothered you. You explain what was said or what just happened. At first, it feels like a normal conversation. Then they say, "That's not what happened." Or they tell you that you misunderstood, or that you're remembering it wrong. And for a moment, you lose your train of thought. Now you're trying to remember exactly what was said. Something about the conversation has already shifted. You may recognize the moment when you stop talking about what hurt you and start trying to prove that your memory is correct. You may even feel mentally scrambled. Anyone can feel confused when a conversation keeps changing shape. What started as your concern has become a debate about what is true. Now you're defending your memory, instead of exploring the original issue. Some people describe this as a narcissistic communication pattern when it happens repeatedly. Not because every disagreement is narcissistic, but because the interaction begins to organize around one person's version of events. Their perspective becomes central. Your experience starts to lose space, and understanding becomes less important than maintaining their version. For them, this can become useful. If your experience is clearly understood, it may need to be addressed. If your memory is put into doubt, the focus can move away from what happened. The conversation starts to center around uncertainty. Your concern begins to lose clarity, and the original issue never fully gets explored. Over time, this can feel mentally exhausting. You may walk away wondering what was real. Many people respond by explaining more, reviewing details, and trying harder to be understood. But the more you try to prove what happened, the further the conversation can move from what you were trying to address. If this happens once, it may be a misunderstanding. But when it happens repeatedly, a pattern can form. In healthy conversations, both people stay with the original concern long enough to understand it. You leave with more clarity, not more doubt. Feeling confused afterward can be information, not failure. Recognizing this can bring clarity, because it helps explain why your experience gets questioned, instead of worked through. If this helped put words to your experience, like the video and subscribe to the channel. This channel exists to help you recognize narcissistic and manipulative patterns, calmly, clearly, and without blame, so you can understand what's happening and trust yourself again. And when conversations unfold this way, another pattern often begins to form. In the next video, we're going to explain why you feel anxious before difficult conversations and how that pattern develops before the conversation even begins. Click here to watch.